Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and this is my first comic book review, and the title is Astonishing X-Men. This is the Ultimate Collection 1 of the Josh Wheadon and John Cassaday run. It is divided into two Ultimate Collections. The one contains two story arcs. The names are Gifted and Dangerous. Issue 1 to 6 is Gifted, 7 to 12 is Dangerous, and there are two other story arcs in the second Ultimate Collection. So this Josh Wheadon and John Cassaday run began in around 2004, lasted till 2013 I guess, and the art in this book is awesome. What we often fail to recognize is the artists' calibers. They are often the underrated people. They do not get enough attention like that of the bowlers of a cricket match or the defenders of a football game, but he deserves a round of applause for the artwork. Especially it is of 2004 standard, and you can see how it goes according to he was eons ago of his age, of his time. Just look at his artwork, simply spellbounding, awesome. Here we see that Cyclops and Emma Frost's chemistry a bit. So let's know a little bit first. In this first story arc, there is the introduction of several characters. Mutant cure is designed by an Indian scientist in the Benetech. Her name is Kavita Rao. Oh, don't worry about these little things, these are bookmarks I have used. And look at the lettering here. It says we have to astonish them. Cyclops says it. We have to astonish the people around the world. Astonishing X-Men. See that? And yeah, this one. So this is Kavita Rao. She is the scientist who has designed the mutant cure, and she is secretly funded by an alien named Ord. This is Ord of the Break World. So Ord here is funding Kavita Rao for the mutant cure because in the distant future, Ord's Break World is destroyed by one of the X-Men. So he is coming back to remove all the mutants from the world so that his world survives. Now next, Kitty Pryde plays a major role, the Shadow Cat, in this book throughout. This is the Benetech Beast here, and then see the artwork, man, got to laugh. And there in the spoiler a bit. No more spoiler, it is a 2004 comic book. In 2001, the Grant Morrison Astonishing X-Men run, Colossus was killed away. Not killed away, he sacrificed himself to stop the legacy virus. But in this run, Josh Wheadon brings back Colossus in this awesome artwork. Colossus is back. Kitty Pryde's chemistry is revived again. She is astonishment everywhere throughout the book. And in the second story arc, there is Danger. Look at that cover. This is the first story arc, Kavita Rao speaking with Ord. The second story arc begins from issue 7. Its name is Dangerous. A sentinel attack takes place here. This boy commits suicide because the Danger Room manipulates him to do so. The Dangerous. This is one monster comes out of nowhere. There is a cameo of Fantastic Four. They just come here to protect the city from the monster. X-Men trying to do good things to show the people that mutants are not that bad. Fantastic Four makes an entry, and Ben doesn't like the X-Men at all. A little verbal conflict, that's all. And here we get to see why this story arc is called Dangerous, because this is Danger. The Danger Room takes an android type of form. And the problem here is that Danger has faced every X-Men in the Danger Room, so she knows every move of every X-member, and thus no one can defeat her. That's the problem. She kicks the ass of every possible X-Men. See all the processing that goes on. So who do you think can defeat this monstrosity? It is Professor X, Professor Xavier, because Danger has never faced Professor. Although there is a father-daughter relationship here, Professor has built the Danger room, so she often refers to Professor as father, but she has never faced. I am referring to her as she because it looks like a female. She has never faced Professor, so Professor finally defeats it. And the Sentinent comes out of nowhere. There is some mystery unsolved in these pages, and Emma Frost is in these issues is a very you can just trust her. She is acting very weird. So finally we get to know why she acts all weird. During the fight she just runs off. Danger comes back to life. Beast rips it. Danger is finally destroyed, and Cyclops comes to the conclusion that Emma can't be trusted because she left him during a fight. She is doing some weird crazy stuff, and this is why this page introduces us to the Hellfire. The Hellfire is what you can say, they are a group of another group of mutants containing the Cassandra Nova, Perfection, Megasonic Teenage Warhead, Sebastian Shaw, and Emma Frost. Now they try to manipulate the X-Men. There is a fight that breaks down between them in the subsequent Ultimate 2. This is the Ultimate Collection 1 in the book 2. And there is story arc 3 and 4, namely Torn and Unstoppable. In Torn, what happens? X-Men fights off with the Hellfire, and Ord comes in between. The Ord of the Break World. Where is Ord? Yeah, this dude, this alien with whiskers. I don't know, I didn't like the way he was portrayed. Not very villainous. Yeah, Ord. And there is one small introduction of little dragon, of a pet, kind of pet. Yeah, this dude, Lockheed, pet of Shadowcat. So what happens in the next volume, the third story arc named Torn? They fight. Ord comes in between. Ord teleports them to his break world. In the break world, in the next and the last Unstoppable story arc, the break world leaders fight with the X-Men. The break world finally launches a bullet onto Earth. The bullet is then stopped by, not stopped, Shadowcat, our Kitty Pryde. She phases through the bullet. What she does, after phasing through the bullet, she makes the bullet intangible, so the bullet passes through Earth without causing damage to Earth. Earth is protected. But what happens? She fails to come out of the bullet. So what happens? Along with the bullet, she vanishes into space. Just that's it. Sad ending, I know. What to do? It makes the ending all the worthwhile. Colossus was dead. Colossus returns back to life. His love life is continued, and at the end, our Shadowcat dies. His love. So there is also the chemistry between Emma Frost and Cyclops. I didn't like Cable, not Cable, sorry, my bad, Nick Fury. We are used to Nick Fury, the black Nick Fury, so this dude sets me off a bit. It's always like Samuel L. Jackson is meant to play Nick Fury, not this dude. So here are some variant covers. Oh, that's how Earth got protected from the break world, and we don't get to know who is the X-Men who caused the break world's destruction, because of which Ord came, so that the X-Men dies, mutants are cured, and his world is survived. I didn't get to know that because I haven't read the book 2, which I'll read after some time. These are some variant cover galleries, the extras, some awesome artwork, some sketches. and some script pages. So yeah, that's it. So I am new to the channel. If you like my review, please press the like button, subscribe button. I will keep posting new videos containing new comic reviews and some Indian comics as well. They are making a good progress in this current competitive world. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, notification bell. That will be all. Okay, so before we end the video, in case you haven't already bought this book and is thinking about buying, let's just say some good and bad points regarding this book. The good things are the flawless character dynamics. The character development is at its best thanks to Josh Wheadon. Each and every character leaves a mark in your mind, be it Kitty Pryde's mood swings to Wolverine's love for beer, even while fighting off the monster that came out from within the earth, where we get to see the Fantastic Four. Yeah, even while fighting with the monster, we can see that Wolverine really likes beer. These little things. Oh yeah, John Cassaday. His artwork, out of the world, man. Cyclops and Emma Frost chemistry is something I didn't really dig, while Kitty Pryde's and Colossus love story was awesome. I was really waiting it because Grant Morrison just killed off Colossus and Kitty Pryde was left in a shock. This dude tried to build up some relationship with Kitty, but Kitty is his teacher, so this dude finally kills himself, commits suicide because the danger room manipulates him and all. So let's get away from the story. As a book, the artwork best. The story could have been a bit better. It was boring sometimes, and the one problem I had with John Cassaday's artwork is that the background, he never pays any attention to the background. The characters are awesome, well drawn, but the background, see, just look at the background, there's nothing much. It's as plain as possible. Yeah, these few pages were awesome, but it really doesn't give much detail to the background, just the characters. Here we see a very nice description of Cyclops' powers. Cyclops just shoots lasers from his eyes and the Sentinel is dead. And finally, the Danger, this villain, uploads itself into the Sentinel. The Sentinel flies off the earth and the Danger is averted. So yeah, story wise good, art wise very good. I can give it overall 7 out of 10. I wish I had read the second Ultimate Collection. Could have given a better review of it. But yeah, that's all. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Same drill.